Hi and welcome back to another flight for Up and Away Flight Simming. Today we will be flying flight QJE 511 QantasLink Sydney to Canberra on an early morning flight, leaving Sydney at 6:30 with an estimated arrival at Canberra at 7:25. We'll be flying you Boeing 717 and then we'll be doing your return flight QJE 514, leaving Canberra at 8:05, arriving at Sydney at 8:55. We have the flight plan all set up here, so we're going to jump into your aircraft and get this underway. So we have initial power going to your aircraft at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and get some other stuff set up here now. So we have our external power on with our external power, so external power and air connected to your exterior of your aircraft, which I'll actually just quickly show you. It is 6 AM in the morning, so we're due for departure in 30 minutes, so let's not waste any time. So first thing we're going to do is get catering services in place. And we're just going to get the galley door open. We're going to now turn on galley power and start pump. We're going to turn on what's next, the right aft fill pump. Wrong one. That's the one that we want. And then we're going to start up the APU. And what we'll do, we'll just jump down here to confirm that the APU is starting up on our little display here. Which it is not, we'll just give that another flick. There we go, let's give that a look now. There we go, we have power going to your APU. We'll wait for that to reach 100%. Excellent, now we want the APU generator and the APU air on. So APU generator and APU air. We can turn the start pump off now. We want to have our nav lights now turned on. And we want our ground floodlights on. We have our cabin lighting on already. Next up, we want to test our oxygen. So we're just going to go to your left here and test your oxygen. We're going to come off to the right hand side here and this will be a click tank. Then we just want to come down here to the pedestal and test the decals. We should receive an oral announcement. I have had problems with the TCAS test in the past, so it might not work. No, that's fine. We're just now going to turn that to attitude on. We just want to do a wing ice detection test. There's a panel down here that they normally check that information on. I cannot remember what panel it is. We'll just hope that it works, which it should, because I got fireless turned off. Yeah, we go. Emergency light power is going to be in the arm position, and then we want to put the emergency lights on armed. Now your catering vehicles are in place. So you can see him going about his work there. While he is doing that, we are going to continue setting up this aircraft. I'm going to skip a lot of the testing phases for the aircraft to make sure things are working, because again, failures are turned off, so we should not have any issues. So there's little point in doing that. And because I'm low on time, I'm going to skip doing that. So next up is the isolation valve, so we're going to open that up. And we're going to turn the paths left and right to auto, which completes the pre-flight checklist. We will now do cockpit preparation, which commences with turning the no smoking signs on and the seatbelt sign on. We want to come up here and turn the left and right ILS 1 and 2 to on. And now we can program our flight into flight management computer. We're going to put the main display here to plan, and we'll jump down here and we'll do your flight plan. So we'll be flying from Sydney to Canberra. Our alternative will be returning back to Sydney. And I just need to jump across here and close the galley door. So I want to open up and open up. And open up. Just make sure that that's done. No, I did that all wrong. We want that open. There we go. That can be a little bit confusing, as I've just realised. This aircraft is in beta testing for prepared 3D for version 4. Haven't flown it in a while, it's only just become to a point where it's a lot more flyable for me, so now I'm getting into it again, testing it out. So we'll go back to doing our flight plan. We're flight QJE. (511). Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to request a refueling vehicle while we're continuing to get you FMC set up. Our cruise altitude will be 170 feet, so 17,000 feet at a cost index of 60. Now we want to get our information. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to go status, and center of gravity is 25.7. So 27.5, and that's going to go into the bottom one here. Second from bottom zone. And gross rate is 50.9. So 50.9, and that's going to go into TOGW. And zero fill rate is 39.8. 39.8. And that's going to go into the outline. And that is all done. Now we're going to just jump into your flight plan here. Ready to do our flight plan. But first we just need to request clearance. So what I'll do now, I will just open up Pro ITC and start my flight plan.
Road 9er, Zulu, wind 25 at 19er. Visibility greater than 20 miles in light rain. Sky conditions 3000. Scatter. Few clouds at 4000. Ceiling 5000. Broken. Temperature 152.7. UNH 1006. ILS. Runway 25. Visual. Runway 26. Right visual. Runway 26. Left visual. Runway 27. Visual. Runway 28. Visual. Runway 29er. Visual. Runway 30.
So the fill track is in processing, so we just want to load fill. So that is going to be 2936.
Right visual.
So we just got to pop into here, 2936. Get rid of that 0. And then send the payload and the fill to sim. And that will commence refilling.
Runway 25, runway 26, right, runway 26, left, runway 27, runway 28, runway 29er, runway 30.
I apparently did that a bit too early. I forgot to wait for you. Fill track to give me, for TSX to give me that notification. So it may not work properly now.
All aircraft reach back full shortage.
But the fill will be in the aircraft, which will double check.
Contact you have Sierra. Sydney Airport information, Sierra 2009er Zulu. Wind 257 at 19er. Visibility greater than 20 miles in light rain.
We'll just quickly go into my refer here. We've got the flight plan set in there, so we got the map. So very overcast today for this early morning flight. 2907 run. We're just going to kick that in. Get rid of that.
Right visual. Runway 26 left visual. Runway 27
and then we'll request our clearance.
Runway 28 visual. Runway 29er visual. Runway 30 visual. Runway 31 visual.
I did do that, but apparently it's not accepting it. So what we'll quickly do, we'll just put in 0, send fill to sim, and then put that back in again, send fill to sim, and hopefully that gets the truck to work. Yeah, we go, it's working properly now.
Landing and departing, runway 25, runway 26, right, runway 26, left, runway 27, runway 28, runway 29er,
so let's get our clearance now that we've heard the ref off.
Clear delivery, Qantas 511. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 12, information Yankee, request clearance.
Oops, I forgot to change the frequency. Now let's try it again.
Clear delivery, Qantas 511. Information Yankee, request clearance. Clear delivery, Qantas 511. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 12, information Yankee, request clearance.
Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 1.
Alright, that's not working. Maybe I got the wrong frequency here. So just let's check that.
Cleared to Melbourne Airport. Filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain.
Even I can hear it all working, so I'm not sure why.
Squawk 1166. 501. Read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
I have 13380. Let's give that a try.
Clear delivery, Qantas 511. Information Yankee, request clearance.
No, that's obviously not it. I don't know why I'm not getting my clearance.
Delivery 810.
Clearance delivery 810 with information Yankee request clearance.
810, cleared to destination airport via Hotel Alpha 4, departure route, runway, after takeoff, climb 24 pound, expect 10, transponder 24370, QNH 1006.
We will get boarding done as soon as this
Hotel
clearing is
Alpha
done.
4, initial altitude is 4,000, expecting 10,000, squawk 4370810.
810, reset correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Roger, 121.7, 810.
Clear delivery, Qantas 511. Our parking position is Terminal 1, Gate 12, information Yankee, request clearance.
Qantas 511.
There we go.
Information.
Yankee is correct. clear to destination airport via liner departure route runway 34 left after takeoff. Climb 24,000. Expect 10,000. Transponder 24056.
QNH
1006.
Cleared by WOL9. Initial altitude is 4,010,000 within 10 minutes after departure. Transponder till 4056. Qantas 511.
Qantas 511. Recheck is correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
Roger. 121.7. Qantas 511.
Alright, now your passengers are boarding, and I've worked out that ITC problem. Your autopilot put the transponder
501, continue
to your right.
Roger 501.
Did he? I got 2456. And he's got... yeah, I don't think that's right. I heard 2456. So there we go. Set that to 4,000 for our initial altitude. Now we can continue on with our flight plan. Now that we have our clearance delivery. So we're going to leave Sydney, fire 3-4 left in your route departure. My airbags are out of date, so it's not round 9, it's probably going to be like 2 or 3. Yeah, 2. We have no transition, so we'll insert that. Now what we'll do, we will just insert the flight plan. So we'll just jump over to here, and pretty simple, it's racy and slick. It's slick. Now we're just going to look at the map here, make sure everything looks good. Which it does. We won't put in our Wi-Fi yet, obviously, because we won't get that from traffic control quite yet. So I'm happy with that. We'll switch that back to map. And we'll just continue setting this up. So we just go to Perth here. Correction. We want to go to NSL. No, take off approach. I keep getting that wrong. There we go. So flaps 13 for departure. I'm not too sure on this section here. That never seems to work. Zeros. Over 0 is the only thing that ever works for me.
Ground control, 714 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
714, taxi via Delta, Charlie, Bravo,
Temperature is
Via Delta, Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, 714.
And then we'll just confirm the free speeds of 134, 138 and 143. And then what we'll do, we'll just put in 143 here. Then we're just going to check on if the buckets has arrived yet, which it has not. Just going to check on how I'm doing for time. It is 6:18, so we've got a bit of time now. Next thing we want to do is just confirm that we have enough fuel to make it to Canberra. 2.1 we do. 29-minute flight time at the moment.
Heavy, taxi to the gate. 714 heavy.
We'll come up here and we want to turn our beacon light on.
Delta, Golf, Alpha, Juliet.
We want to have our
Taxi to gate 74 using
taxiway Delta Golf Alpha Juliet.
No, that's
714
correct.
heavy.
Windshield anti-fog on and anti-ice on because of this little recorder. We'll leave the anti-ice for now. I'm pretty happy to leave that. And that completes the cockpit preparation. Now we'll just wait for your passengers to load before we do the before start checklist. We'll just come off our here first and we're just going to stow this tablet away. We don't need that yet. There we are, I am in position. So we'll have about a 10-minute taxi out to runway 34 left. Once we get going. Have a bit of a look around there. Beautiful view of city out in the background there. Plenty of aircraft around at the moment. So he'll be finished shortly, so we'll get ready to close those doors. In the meantime, they can be removing your cones. There we go, so we can close the doors now. Just let me check out. It's always the opposite to what it says it is, because remember, it wasn't like that before by now, right? And anyway, we moved the road chokes. Ground power and oh dear, we just lost power again.
Ground control 561. Request taxi.
561.
That's because the IPU has gone off for
Alpha
some
Hotel
reason.
Golf Bravo. Gate Alpha 5.
Via Alpha Hotel Golf Bravo to gate Alpha 5561.
I do not remember turning the IPU off. I don't know why that has happened. So yes, the IPU is coming back online. As the fuel pumps are coming back online, your IPU, we're just going to turn the fuel on. No fuel in the center tank, so we can leave those. Hydraulic fins and ops on.
Request taxi to the gate. China Eastern 561 heavy. Taxi to gate 75.
Now let's see what happens now.
Alpha Juliet.
We're good now. Now we can turn the external power off.
Taxiway Alpha 5, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, Juliet, China Eastern 561 heavy.
Now, next we want is packs left and right to off.
China Eastern 561 heavy. Position caution other traffic.
Wrong ones.
Position China Eastern 561 heavy.
Now we just want to start up Qantas iCars for Q Virtual, your virtual airline I fly with. That's going. And I also want to come into here and I want to click Fly Now. Alright, just let's check on that. Just let's have a quick look at that. it all should be fine. I haven't done it with this new app before. This is all brand new. I've only just started using it. I can start it on here, but I just want to experiment with doing it from here. Right, let's fly it from here, see if that works. Maybe I need to start that to have that going. That's definitely correct. That's definitely correct. Not too sure, yeah. But it's got me, yeah, so that's a little weird, but aye, it's working. And that's definitely ready to depart, so let's keep going.
Ground control, 211 is clear of the runway, request taxi to parking.
211, taxi via Alpha Hotel,
Now we
gate
can push
5.
back
By
and
Alpha
enter
Hotel
the
to gate 5211.
Ground control, Qantas 511, request start up and push back. Qantas 511, startup is approved. Approved. Qantas 511.
Alright, so let's push back. So he's got to come and connect to us. How are we for time? Pushing back early. Excellent.
Ground, Philippine 211 Heavy, taxi to the gate. Philippine 211 Heavy, taxi to gate 83, using taxiway Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 4 Bravo, Niner Bravo. Taxiing to gate 83, using taxiway Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 4 Bravo, Niner Bravo. Philippine 211 Heavy. Ground control 1141, request taxi.
1141, taxi via Bravo 4 Charlie Alpha Tango 6. Holding position, runway 34 right. When on position, contact tower 12015.
Via Bravo 4 Charlie Alpha Tango 6 to holding position, runway 34 right. Tower on 120.5. 1141. 120.5 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 34 left using taxiway Bravo 4 Charlie Bravo 10 Lima Alpha Alpha 6 version 1141.
Okay, that's your push back and start your engine number 2. We will keep that on nominal. We'll hit that to 15 and release the fuel. As it's doing, I just want to set the stabilizer for takeoff, which is going to be 2.1. So I want to bring that into 2.1 using this. There we go. A bit far. Alright, let's do your engine number 1. Also already on. To auto, yeah. Strange. APR off. Access to right auto. ISO file test. Set to auto. Now we'll test the WX. Refer terrain.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Oh, that's all good, so we're going to now switch up to turbulence. Set the flaps for takeoff, so we want 13 flaps for takeoff.
Ground control, 143 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
143, taxi via Golf, gate 9er.
Via Golf to gate 59er, 143.
We want to set this to config and test our flight controls. And we can also bring this back up to now. Wherever you click spotters, there we go. So, rudder for left, that screen, rudder for right, and that screen. Flight stick for up. Flight stick for down, and that screen. For left, and for right, and that's all green. And that is our before taxi checklist complete. Now we can get our taxi clearance. We've only got one.
Ground control, Qantas 511, request taxi.
Qantas 511, taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, 6. Holding position, runway 34 left. When on position, contact tower 120.5.
Via Charlie, Alpha 6. Holding position, 34 left, tower on 120.5. Qantas 511.
Please refer to the safety brief as part of the exit row information card located in the seatbelt pocket. To ensure you meet the exit row criteria and understand the information. After carefully reviewing this card, if you believe you could be injured, do not wish to, or cannot perform the functions listed, please notify a flight attendant. At this time, we also request that you install your electronic devices until we are above 10,000 feet. I will notify you when it is safe to bring these items out for use. If there's any question as to what device you can use on board today, please refer to the Once Before section of your My magazine. Thank you for your attention.
143 heavy, continue taxiing.
Roger, Malaysia 143 heavy.
We might get a hold here, got a number of aircraft on the taxiway. Oh no, wait, these are up the taxiway, very good. We've got to stay on Charlie. We also have to use the Lima taxiway, my charts are telling me here. So the air traffic control program hasn't been perfect with those taxiways that they've given me. They've missed one completely.
211, hold your position, stand by.
Holding our position, 211.
I'm not going that way, you're good, mate. And that is Bravo.
Continue taxi.
Continue taxi, 211.
143, hold your position, stand by.
Holding our position, 143. 143.
Roger. Malaysian 143 heavy.
Now, TFDI design 717 does come with a program called True Glass, which gives you rain on your windscreen, and that makes your wipers and all of that useful. It's a good program, but the only thing is, it drops your frame rate from 15 to 20 kilometers and now in these flight it's down to as low as 5. So that's why I'm not using that program. This is a side note for anyone that might be wondering and is familiar with this. So as you can see here, we're coming up to Bravo and Alpha 6 is the holding point for this one, right? But we still need to go down Lima and Alpha to get to Alpha 6. So I don't know why I didn't get that from control. I haven't been told to hold, but I was just making sure that nothing was coming into land, just in case. Takeoff.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Landing lights on, nose lights to landing. High intensity lights on. Ground flight lights off. NT custom TARI.
Tower, Qantas 511 on holding position, runway 34 left.
Qantas 511, contact tower on 120.5.
120.5, Qantas 511. Tower, Qantas 511 on holding position, runway 34 left. Qantas 511, transponder till 4056. Transponder till 4056, Qantas 511.
In control, my autopilot did co-pilot did have that right before. Whoops.
Tower, Qantas 511 on holding position, runway 34 left. Qantas 511, line up runway 34 left. Lining up runway 34 left, Qantas 511.
Tower 161, 34 left landing. 161, clear to land runway 34 left, QNH 1006. Clear to land runway 34 left, 161.
Well, someone else is going to be landing right after I take off.
Fly straight in, runway 34 left, Cathay 161 heavy.
Qantas 511, wind 270 at 19er. Fly runway heading, when airborne contact departure on 118.4, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Good flight. Runway heading, departure frequency 118.4, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff. Qantas 511.
Right clock start and off we go. Lights just went off. Roll tight. I was waiting for a call out, but that didn't happen. Cross this right here up. Definitely got a bit of a gust here. Keep flying the runway heading for now.
Departure control, Qantas 511, with you on 700 for 4,000.
Qantas 511, cleared via WOL9er departure route, climb to 10,000.
Via WOL9er, climbing to 10,000, Qantas 511.
Stabilizer motion. Altitude. Stabilizer motion.
Departure control, 716, on 5,500 for 10,000.
716. Radar contact. Climb to 10,000.
Climbing to 10,000. 716.
Stabilizer motion.
Yeah, so. It's like
Departure control 585. With you on 7,600 for 4,000.
585. Radar contact. Descend to 4,000.
Descending to 4,585.
And you rotate to 10,000.
Stabilizer motion.
I don't know what causes that sound. Stabilizer motion, I've never been able to work that out. So your flaps are up, all your flights engaged, disarm the spoilers, hydraulics, oxygen trains off, IPU off. So what I was doing before, I was setting you flight management computer to go direct to WOW, because that's what air traffic control cleared us to do. And we're climbing to our clearance, current clearance level 10,000 feet. Let's have a look from there outside.
Qantas 511, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb into flight level 230, Qantas 511.
I thought my flight level was 170. Apparently not.
Qantas 511, intercept the S-way, DME 0.0, turn right heading 330.
Heading 330, right turn to heading 330, Qantas 511.
Don't see why I want to do that. Turning right to 340 would take me completely off course, turn me around.
Departure control, 421. With you on flight level 135 south.
421, identified. Descend to 8,000.
Descend 8 south, 421.
I do what I told me to, and I end up going in the opposite direction, and I never turned me back around to get me on course. I have had those problems before, so I'm not going to risk that happening again. Because yeah, it could literally turn me around and put me back on course. They told me to go to Wow, and that's where I'm going to. And I've got to say, this is a surely too far behind the Chinese. No, I'm at 10,000 feet.
Qantas 511, intercept the S-way, DME 0.0, right turn to heading 345.
Heading 345, right turn to heading 345, Qantas 511.
I just don't think I trust them. I just don't think I do. The signal sign also go off now.
Qantas 511, intercept the S-way, DME 0.0, right turn to heading 355.
Heading 355, right turn to heading 355, Qantas 511.
Alright, they're getting faster. Let's do a test.
Qantas 511, contact Melbourne 129.8.
129.8, Qantas 511.
Let's see what these people say first.
Melbourne, control, Qantas 511. With you on flight level 130, cut flight level 230.
Qantas 511, radar contact, continue on
WOL9, Qantas 511.
Melbourne, control 325, with you on flight level 190. 3212, radar contact.
Well, we might see it.
Melbourne, control 1510 on flight level 170 for flight level 220.
1510, in contact, climb to flight level 220.
Climbing to flight level 220, 1510.
Melbourne Center, Virgin 500 is out of 11,600 to 8,000. Virgin 500, Melbourne Center, Roger, UNH 1007. Virgin 500, contact Sydney, approach on 124.55. 124.55, Fort Virgin 500. Charlie Tango Kilo, traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles at 14,800, Airbus A330, 47 site. China Southern 325 Heavy, traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 12,800, Beach, 47 site. China Southern 325 Heavy, traffic in sight. Beach, Charlie Tango Kilo, after traffic.
Since the right view after fuel flight. That looks a bit weird. No incline on course angle.
Approach on 124.55. 124.55. China.
Just do a sort of that. Weird. But it looks to be all okay. Got all the information there. Apparently my altitude is 30 feet. That's a little concerning. Check something else here. second I need to hear that. Let's just see what happens on the road base tracing. Oh, there it is anyway. That one's tracking the other correct information. Good to know. That base tracing's working better.
Qantas 511 requesting to descend.
Qantas 511, descend to flight level 170.
Descending to flight level 170. Qantas 511.
Securely transferred.
Qantas 511, descend to 9000 QNH 1010.
Descending to 9000 Qantas 511.
Qantas 511, contact Melbourne, radar 118.8.
118.8 Qantas 511. Melbourne, control Qantas 511 with you on flight level 170 for 9000.
Qantas 511 identified via WOL9er
Via WOL9 Qantas 511.
Qantas 511, descend to 4,600.
QNH
1010.
Descending to 4,600. Qantas 511.
So close to Canberra and I haven't done my approach information yet. What am I expecting? iOS 3.5, let's just tune that in. Wasi.
Going to 133.15, Bombardier, Bravo, Juliet, Bravo.
That's not right.
altitude.
It's awfully low for this soon. Let's get my iOS in for you now. Yeah, that happens from time to time. How do I do that? Is it fast? Unless it's auto tuning it. Approach to Canberra. 131 is my landing speed. Flaps I-10. Actually, that's probably going to be flaps 40. No, it says flaps 25. Which we can start doing now. Lights ahead, cabin crew advised. I am not getting any landing stuff here. So I don't know why I haven't transferred the across. 118. It's 118. That's zero. We got the localizer, got the auto land, got to hit that glide slope.
Stabilizer motion.
contact with Canberra. I do not know what's going wrong with your ATC. I'm going to go off that Portugal just to get that speed down.
1,000.
I haven't landed one of these in a long time on an oil landing. It seems a little unstable.
$500. $400. $300. Minimum. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Autopilot. 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 Autopilot.
Sorry for not talking too much then. I was concentrating on that landing. And I used up all your runway space because I forgot to decrease your throttle fully, and that meant the reverse thrusters and braking didn't work as effectively. I've never forgotten to completely decrease your throttles before. I was a bit worried about that oil landing and I was a bit otherwise distracted. But I figured none of it was a smooth landing, and I did stop in time. Alright, so it's just been a complete failure on everything here. I just got a message that the 717 TFDI has crashed. But I am able to finish this flight, so I'm going to fail that. 32 minutes flight time. And we will also complete that. That was a 209 feet, so that was pretty good. So I've lost all oh, I've still got control. I'm trying to work out what exactly has happened here. I've ended those flights just in case. Because as I show here, I got that error message. I'm not too sure. Yeah, again, this isn't beta version, so these things will happen. Yeah, alright, now Prepared has stopped responding. I think the 717 is definitely not extremely stable still. So it doesn't look like we'll be taxiing into your gate. I wonder if that has something to do with why ITC was not working. Alright, so what we'll do is we will just leave it there. Probably will not fly your 717 again for a while now. I'm just going to wait till I debug it a lot more. I'll report that to him and occasionally have a practice flight to see how things are doing, but I won't do any of those flights online or for videos until I know it's definitely more stable. But we do have that flight here that we've just completed. So that's gone through all okay. The map's not showing up yet. There we go. So you can view as a satellite and you can see your taxiing that you've done. Alrighty, well yeah, it's still out of it. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this flight today. I will definitely be back with more very soon. Sorry about that little mess up at the end, yeah. I'll also try to investigate why your ATC wasn't doing its thing. That might have had something to do with the aircraft, it might not have been. But till next time, thank you for flying with me. Up, up and away.